Hello and welcome to the Delibird only challenge in Pokemon FireRed. In this challenge, I must beat Pokemon FireRed with only the use of the not so good Pokemon Delibird. For some rules, I cannot use any Pokemon besides Delibird in battle. I can use other Pokemon for HMs, but that's it. I cannot use glitches or exploits either, and no healing during battles. And unlike all the other YouTubers I've seen, I cannot have held items either. I don't really see the use for held items. They don't really help you that much in these games. And there's no competitive play happening in this file, so I won't be using them. I am a 17-year-old in high school, unlike most other YouTubers making these challenge videos, so considering I used basically my entire weekend from Friday to Sunday making this video, I'd really appreciate it if you left a like on the video and maybe even subscribed. Starting off, I only have the move Present. This move either hits and does a decent amount of damage, or heals the opponent. I beat Charmander without much trouble. Now, I go up to the Pokemart in Viridian City and get Oak's Parcel. After giving him it, I receive my Pokedex and I'm on my way to Viridian Forest. In here, I grind out some levels and beat some trainers. Now in Pewter City, I try fighting the guy before Brock, but I can't, so I grind out to level 25. Now attempting Brock, I use Struggle instead of Present because I used all my moves already, and with a lucky critical hit, I managed to win. I received my first badge with only Delibird. I receive the running shoes and fight these trainers. Eventually, I make it to Mount Moon. In here, I fight Team Rocket, which is pretty easy, then fight a nerd for his fossil. He's pretty weak, and I chose the Dome fossil. Nah, just kidding, I'm not an idiot, so I chose the Helix fossil. Now something happens that changes the whole game for me. I can learn Mega Punch and Mega Kick. Mega Kick is much stronger, but only has 5 power points, and is pretty inaccurate. Entering Cerulean City, I fight Big Bruh, my rival. He is pretty easy. I don't show it, but I defeat the trainers of Nugget Bridge and make it to Bill's house. I get the ticket for the SSN, but before I go on the boat, I have to fight Misty. Her Staryu is very easy to kill, and so is Starmie. I one-shot both of them. This is definitely because of Mega Punch and Mega Kick. I also now teach Delibird Water Pulse, which will help so much. After fighting this Rocket Grunt, I can now move down through the underground path to Vermilion City. I hop aboard the SSN and fight Big Bruh again. His Pidgeotto is pretty easy, along with the rest of his team. After receiving the HM for Cut, I find the Pokemon that makes the most sense for being able to cut down trees. Diglett, the Pokemon with no arms whatsoever. Now it's time to head on into the gym. After completing the easy trash can puzzle, I fight Lieutenant Surge. He spams double team a lot, making it pretty hard to hit him, but after spamming a bunch, I managed to take him down. Now I can go to the right of Cerulean and cut to make it to the route before Rock Tunnel. Down here, I found the TM for Aerial Ace, which Delibird can luckily know. This will help me tremendously. After entering Rock Tunnel, I realized that I never got HM Flash, so I can't see barely anything. Since nobody would want to watch me roaming around endlessly in the dark, I'm gonna skip this part. After exiting and arriving in Lavender Town, I hurried left to Celadon first. I take down Team Rocket in the game corner and arrive in their base. After fighting numerous grunts, I stumble upon the lift key, which allows me access to Giovanni, the Team Rocket leader. He's pretty easy, and I'm quite a higher level now. He leaves the Sylph Scope, which allows me to see in Lavender Town Tower and fight the ghosts. But first, I go to Erica's Grass-type gym and take down everything without any struggle whatsoever. I don't even take damage. Now in the tower, I fight Big Bruh again and make my way up the tower. After talking to Mr. Fuji, he brings me to his house and I receive the Pokeflute. Passing Snorlax, I take my bike down to Fuchsia City and attempt the gym. The first trainer is way too hard and I get destroyed. I train and then attempt Koga, the leader. I get absolutely demolished, but manage to pull through after getting very lucky. This took many attempts, by the way. Now in the Safari Zone, I get HM Surf and the Gold Teeth, which I redeem for HM Strength. I venture on to Saffron City and enter Sylph Co. Big Bruh the Moron appears again and I destroy him like normal. He is no match for Delibird. Now Giovanni. He isn't much of a challenge either. Now in Gym 6, the Psychic Gym, this is the easiest gym I've probably ever done, equal to Erica's. I could have beat this eyes closed if I wanted to. I go to the Fighting Dojo left and earn some quick levels, and now I'm in Cinnabar Island. Blaine is the next gym leader, and he's so difficult. After many fails and near-death experiences, I make it to his last Pokemon, Arcanine, with only 24 health, and I take him down. Also, smash that like button if you're enjoying this so far. For this next part of the game, I go to the Sevi Islands, but I don't include it in the video because it isn't difficult whatsoever, because everyone's just around level 30, and nothing major really happens at all. You just rescue some little girl. So, I head up to the final gym back in Viridian City. and I fight Giovanni, the rocket leader. Nidoqueen gets confused and Nidoking gets taken out pretty easily. This gym was pretty easy. I think the hardest in this game was Brock and Blaine for sure. Now it's time to fight Big Bruh for what feels like the 1000th time. He isn't that hard except for Charizard, which takes many times for me to defeat. I only showed the successful attempt. Now I can enter the Pokemon League. Well, not yet. I'm verifying all my badges for Victory Road. All I really do here that's semi-interesting is train, so I just cut to the league. Lorelei's the first Elite Four member, and she packs a punch. I don't have any moves too good on water and ice types, so I go for pure power on Dugong. After spamming random moves in complete panic, I take down Cloyster as well. Cloyster is very annoying because he spams Protect, and Lapras is so hard to kill also. I have to save state to be safe. I didn't end up needing to though. I take her down and wipe the sweat off my face. Bruno is next, and he's extremely easy. All I really need is Fly and Water Pulse and a Brain. After constantly missing, I defeat him though. Agatha's up next, and no problem for me. Most of her Pokemon I could one-shot just with pure power. No super effective moves needed. I use most of my Blizzards, forgetting I'll need them later, but I have Ethers and Elixirs, so it's fine. She has some pretty high-level Pokemon, but nowhere near my high level. I take her last Pokemon down, Haunter. It's now time for the last trainer, Lance. Or at least I wish. He's too easy for the most part. However, his Gyarados is really annoying. Aerodactyl will survive my Water Pulse, so I had to use Blizzard. Same with Dragonair, taken out instantly. Next up, another Dragonair. Nice variety, Game Freak. I use Fly to save my Blizzards and take him out with 2 Mega Punches after he heals. On the last Pokemon, Dragonite, I just use Blizzard and it's 4 times effective. Now, it's time to fight the champion. Big Bruh, how did he make it here? He trash. Anyway, he starts with his classic Pidgeot, and I use Blizzard that I saved for this moment. I take it down and level up to level 92. Now he sends out Rhydon. Rhydon's pretty easy because Water Pulse is 4 times effective, so I take it down with 1 hit. Charizard, though, I'm worried about. I use Fly for some pure power, and it does an amazing crit. Alakazam has trash defense, so a Mega Punch takes it out. Exeggutor is weak to Blizzard, so he gets 1 shot. Last up is Gyarados. I just took one of these things down from Lance, so I know how. With a Blizzard, luckily I freeze Gyarados. I use Mega Punch, but with my terrible luck, of course, it misses, and again. Now, Gyarados isn't even frozen, so I take some damage, and some more. Now he's confused and very, very low health, and I barely survive with 7 health. Gyarados fully heals, and it isn't looking that good for me. But I believe in you, Delibird. I destroy this trash can with the Blizzard. Now I've successfully beat Pokemon FireRed with a trash Pokemon. This definitely wasn't as hard as some other Pokemon would have been though. If I could only learn Present throughout the whole game, I would have definitely been in trouble. I don't even know if this would have been possible. Some types of Pokemon I wouldn't even be able to hit, like Ghost types. But now, I'm in the Hall of Fame with only Delibird, and that's all that matters. If you watch to the end, comment down below what challenge I should do next, and comment hashtag DelibirdGang. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please like and subscribe as it means the world to me, and I'll see you guys next time.